are not liked, right? People don't like them, so they want to be mods specifically, so that they have some kind of power play, because nobody likes them. I've seen it, and there's one person in particular, this dude. He makes sure that he'll ask for mod actually, and it's from like people who are obviously his mutuals and cool with him, and so they'll give him mod. But he literally is very disliked by a lot of people, and he definitely will argue with people on purpose and dare them to argue back with him. And he'd be like, "Well, watch this." I'm like, "This ain't your like." That drives me insane when the host, the person is worse than the host about dropping people or muting them, like throwing their power around like a fucking tyrant. And your ass don't even go live for real. So you don't even give a fuck about your host live. That shit is crazy to me.
Well, me personally, I feel like I should have a mod over here because.
Oh, no. You ain't gonna do nothing but drop and block people.
Oh, no, we gonna get this money, Goldo. If you give me a mod, you could up the score so they could drop me. I'm waiting on somebody to come here right now to drop me.
Not more for your mods, is it?
It is.
Goldo? Is it?
Yeah.
I don't drop any mods. I just drop CK and Dre for real. I don't really drop anybody else.
All right, Goldo, you think I'm playing, right? I'm waiting on somebody to come drop me right now. And when they get in here, I'm waiting on them. So tell them come use the rest of his drops for me.
The thing is, I mod people for my benefits, right? To help my platform and shit like that. If I start doing that for the money, I think that's shady. And I don't want to.
No, it's not shady. We gonna get this money.
Nah, I'm not. I don't want to be shady like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're gonna know what you're doing.
Yeah,
they're gonna know what you're doing.
I respect my supporter just as much. I respect my supporter just as much as my mods because they helping the platform grow. And I don't want to be shady to a point where I'm just doing it for the.
Trolling, but no, I'm really waiting on that person for real. Like I have fun with this shit. I did Mike the same way. I started sending him the live. Like I'm petty.
I did get mad when I kept getting dropped by Southboy. We had a misunderstanding, whatever. And he kept dropping me. So I was like, I told Laura, I was like, I'm not coming back in your fucking panel because. And then I told him, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it for the kids. I'll come up there just so he can drop me the fuck out the box.
Oh, Kitche, I do that. I will come up and say, listen, I'm not going to be here for long. And I'll send the person alive. Ask Mike how many times I sent them alive to come drop me.
Yeah, but we made up, so he's not dropping me anymore, thankfully. Because Laura messaged me the other day. He was like, "Oh, you ain't coming in the lot." No.
You know what's crazy is me and Mike got cool. Now I got this stalker on my back. But you follow me. You call me a tether, but you follow me. Don't you think you should take your follow back? Like what the hell?
He's following you, so everywhere you go, he know you there. So he
been following me though. He been following me. I actually unfollowed him.
Now he's just following you just for pure principle.
Understand, Mike will follow you just what Kenche said. He will follow you not because he like you. He following you for every live. If they got that drop roof, he's dropping you. He ain't doing it because he a fan. Mike would do it because he taking shit serious. So if he dropping you, he dropping you everywhere.
I know you had fun with that, but me and Mike not even beefing no more. But I did gain a stalker, so I'm always.
I mean, eventually it has to stop because it's no longer fun. But I'm gonna tell you right now, every time I see CK, he gone. I don't give a fuck. He is gone. I don't care. I don't care if I'm saving my shit for him. I hope he come back in here and try to get in this box.
Nigga called me a colonizer.
Who called you that?
How much? I don't know.
I was about to say, I know CK didn't say that.
He just started picking with me out of nowhere. Like, I don't even know what happened, but fuck it. You want to rumble? We can rumble.
Well, he's got friends, and that's what happened. I didn't even do nothing to him, but I did something to one of his mutuals, and then we squashed it. Here, didn't we, Goldo? It was all peace. He was like, all right, Kid J, I ain't gonna say that. And then he wanted to do it the other day when I was talking about OC. I guess they might be friends. We ain't doing that, sincere. Maybe he likes you. This ain't the kindergarten playground where he hit me, he must like me type
No,
shit.
I
No.
believe that too. I do. I believe people like me when they harass me and follow me. I don't care what y'all say. When you antagonize,
Is that Dre?
when you start with me unprovoked, I'm gonna assume that you like me. Definitely for the men. I don't start with men out of nowhere.
I'm gonna leave Dre alone. I was playing with Dre because like, where were we at? I think we were in Ashley's panel, and I sent him corn coins. He was like, "Leave me alone." I just like the way he reacts. So I do be messing with him, but I'm not gonna drop him no more unless he say something stupid.
Now, see, when the person notices that it's not bothering you, they're not gonna keep doing it because it's boring.
Well, of course, that's the thing. That's the thing. If you just gonna be like, I'm just not coming back up, I don't give a fuck. Drop me. I don't care. I was leaving anyway. I always say that when I get dropped. I'm like, I was about to leave anyway, motherfucker. You wasted your money.
Oh, I'm not leaving. I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna send you the live so you can come and drop me. I want you to spend every bit of dollars you got because it lets me know that I bother you that much to the point where you have to pay to drop me. Yeah.
Oh, you be
Well, I
getting
mean, when
mad.
does but why does it
You
become
think I be
when?
getting mad? Look, I swear to God, I don't be getting mad. I
So
swear
let
I
me
Hey,
don't.
so let me
hey,
ask this.
Bad girl, let Moon go.
Let me ask this. When does it become, you know, to the extent that what these two ladies are talking about, because I thought that it was only just supposed to be just fun, just to spice it up. I do it out of fun, just to spice it up a little bit, right? Just to shake the room up. So I guess there's a thin line between shaking the room up just to have fun versus actually taking it like concrete, serious. I guess that's my question is.
Moon, let me tell you something. You could
I
do it for
take it as
fun.
harassment,
Bad girl,
Mo.
you don't hear me talking back, girl? Good lord. Hey Moon, you can take it as fun, but I'm telling you, when you drop these people on the head, they take that shit personal. They take that shit real personal. You can have did it for fun, and that could be the rules, but they take that shit so personal. Not everybody, and not everybody drop just for fun. People drop because that's what they love doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they got beef with you, they dropping you everywhere you go. They don't let you talk. They mute your ass. And I seen that firsthand. And Michael do that shit. Mr. Hamas do that. Southboy do that shit. They mute motherfuckers everywhere they go. And that's their wreck. But people like you that you do it for fun, like, okay, it's fun. But when you drop these people, they don't consider it fun. They don't consider, oh, it's part of the rules. They take the shit personal. Not everybody. Some people laugh about the shit, but a lot of people take the shit personal.
Well, I take it as a joke. Half of the time I don't even be wanting. I be moving around outside, and I say, "Oh, I'm about to go on this panel, so I could get paid to get dropped." Because you dumbass, I don't care. It don't bother me. I do not care. What I don't like is that you can't come on another page. I don't like that because it's like, boom.
Yeah, I don't do that on my page. When I drop you,
It's okay. So I know over here I can't do it, but they do it other places.
yeah, I don't do that here. If you get dropped here, I respect people bread, man. So if you drop a person, you drop the person, not their platform. You drop the person. So I'm not gonna let them come in a different page or make a new page to come up and troll.
Yeah, that
Nah,
shit. I thought it was weird when they stopped doing that in Lower's panel too, because I was like, how the fuck you gonna make somebody pay $20 and all the other motherfucker gotta do is come up on 8 pages? Like, what is the fucking point? When
The
people
point
started,
is, it's fun. Remember, let's
no,
have
well, not
fun.
over there because people be spending, right? So, and this is the thing, back out. So, if somebody realizes that that's what's being done, they stop gifting altogether. That's what he noticed. They stop dropping people because they're like, man, fuck that. I'm not gonna drop this motherfucker if they can just come right back. Like, that's stupid. I'm supposed to be dropping them so they could be gone for 20 minutes and that's it. But if they come right back, nah, then I ain't doing this shit. It don't make no sense.
It'd be like being restricted
It's
from
not
coming
even
into
20
it.
minutes.
It
It's
would
10
be, but it would
minutes.
be like being
I'm
restricted from
talking
coming
about
in a
in
place,
I'm
and then
talking
you
about
went
in
home and put a different shirt on, and then
talking
went
about in
back.
Uh-huh.
what's his name
Your ass was
space.
restricted.
I
I'm talking
mean,
about
I
in
guess
lower
a lot
space
of
is 20
people feel
minutes.
like that because a lot of y'all don't even have personalities. Nobody gives a fuck about dropping y'all. Nobody cares
There
about
she
dropping
go.
y'all. A lot of y'all not even annoying enough for a motherfucker to want to drop you. So I feel good when a motherfucker want to drop me. That lets me know that I'm irritating you, like I'm pressing your buttons, you know, and it's okay.
That's right. Make yourself feel better. That's right.
I'm not making myself feel nothing. That's
Not a
really how
think
I
tank
feel.
response.
Funny as fuck.
That's right.
See,
That's
you trying to
right.
be funny, T.
Yeah.
Oh, but you wasn't because I was serious. I don't get mad.
Still was funny.
Girl, you cussed
What
me
you
out
think you gonna make
yesterday.
me not be
I did not
funny?
care. That was not
You think I
yesterday, bitch. That was
can't laugh?
2 weeks ago.
No, yes, no. Yesterday when I paid to keep you down or something, I can't remember, or bring somebody. I can't remember. I sent like counter
Not because Tone
galaxies.
kept paying for me to come back.
Oh, that's
So
right.
yeah. So and you dropped out of
I was
that.
just fucking with you. Hell yeah, I dropped out. Shit, I tapped out. I was like, I ain't going against
Funny
Tone.
thing is, I didn't even
That
know
nigga
you was the
rich.
one. I didn't know you was the one that was dropping me.
I wasn't dropping you. I don't think. Who were
Yeah, I
you
don't know
arguing?
what
Oh,
be
yes, I
going on.
was. Because you was arguing with Queen. That's my boo.
Oh
So
yeah. So
yeah.
Tone kept bringing me back, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm coming
And
back.
you came back, you was like, Kid J, you bad Bill bitch. You know what? I was like, man, I ain't arguing with this girl.
Yeah,
I
see,
can't.
that's how you know I don't take this shit to heart because I really did not remember that.
I can't. Some of y'all, I'm not gonna argue with. And actually, I'm pretty done. If Otis came in here right now, I have to drop though, because I will cuss him the fuck out every
Nah,
time I
but
see
you
him.
gotta be real, and this is no shade. A motherfucker start an argument with you, and just because they don't want it, they'll start some shit and they want to tuck their tail, they'll pay to get you down. Don't start no shit with me, then start sending shit to get me down, bitch, and not fight back for yourself. Yeah, so you're pussy. If you start with me and I can't fight back, you are pussy. Yeah.
You and Queen had a misunderstanding. She's a very sweet woman.
I'm talking about her, girl. I forgot
I
what the
know. But I'm
girl. I
just
did
saying,
not
that's
take
why
none of
I
that
did it.
personal.
Because I didn't want her arguing with people, because she don't really do that.
I know y'all cannot stand me over here. This shit is so funny. Because I don't come on TikTok looking for friends. I have those in real life. Unfortunately.
Why is it unfortunate that you
I
have real
don't know. I
friends,
like
nigga?
my TikTok friends. Shit, Earthy, a
Fuck.
whole
I
ass
was getting
doctor
ready to
and shit.
say.
Like I could,
No,
I
I
could.
like my TikTok
What?
associates, but
Moon,
people
my
Danger,
friend.
people
Like
every
I
literally
time
love
come
my
here looking for
TikTok friends.
friends.
hey
Yeah,
Bagger,
I
every
like
time you
my
talk about you
TikTok
don't got no
friends.
TikTok
I
friends, every
fucking
time you
I
talk
love
about
don't got
them.
no TikTok friends. I am
I like
cool
my
with girls
TikTok
on
friends
TikTok.
too. I love them.
I
yeah,
love
I'm
them.
I
cool
got a
with
lot of
girls on
friends on TikTok.
TikTok.
I got a lot of friends on TikTok.
Yeah,
I
I
Lots of
love
wouldn't
my
say
people.
TikTok
friends.
friends. Ingrid, Alima,
The only way I could say
Ashley,
friends is if I
Yes,
got
Goldo.
people's
I
real
love my
numbers.
friends.
Listen,
Yes,
And
man.
then
Cat,
the thing about it
King
is, like, you
Shay.
really can sift through these people. Like in real life, you end up with friends that need $50 every fucking 5 minutes and shit. But on here, like,
Huh?
you
Fuck all
end up
that.
with some
Huh? You know I
cool,
love
like,
you.
down to earth people, like
Yeah, no,
really
that's
just
y'all.
chill.
I don't consider nobody my friend because I don't talk to nobody off this app. That's why I said that.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
I
Zazia,
can't wait to
I
meet
got
my baby.
associates,
Zazia,
and I'm cool.
Zia not your friend?
I'm cool with a lot of
Zia
women
not
on
your
the
friend?
app, but I don't have real friends on the app. You know.
Zia
She
not your friend
arguing.
no
She
more?
she ignoring you, nigga.
I
He
don't know,
said,
but I
Definitely.
Yeah,
love
but
my
that
"Is
was
Nia
TikTok
her
your friend or
friends.
friend.
no?"
That was
Listen,
Zia
I
another
not
Is
your
this
love
your
my
friend.
friend?
friend?
TikTok
I like
friends.
my
And at
TikTok
the end of
friends.
the day, if I have to, I'm gonna go behind my little TikTok friends because we have an understanding, and
Yeah, that's on everything.
I
Yeah.
just think that you have to, you have to observe the people also that you want to, be friends with on TikTok. Do I think that you can have valuable relationships with somebody through TikTok? Yes, if you pick and choose the right ones, and if you guys are on the same playing field, and what's understood is meant to be understood. If y'all really truly have that understanding, then I think you can. The point where I think the waters become murky is when you will coexist with the people that don't understand that there is levels to that. Do you stand on loyalty and principle? You know what I'm saying? It's about the loyalty and principle. If you stand on that and you really take that to the chest, okay. But if you don't stand on loyalty and principle, then that's a problem. Then no, you ain't for me. Can I coexist with you mutual in a
And shit
mutual
ain't. And this the
space?
thing.
Yeah, I can coexist with you in a mutual space, but I ain't
And the
gonna go
thing
to
that
the back for you. Go ahead, AB. I'm sorry.
no, you good. My bad. My apologies for cutting you off, Moon. But Another thing is too, like if I really considered you my friend, if we have a spat online, I'm gonna talk about the spat, but I'm not it's so much shit I be knowing about my friends. That's the difference. Like some of y'all, I can tell y'all not friends because y'all start talking about each other kids and every deep dark secret ever was
Right.
told. I don't do that. When me and Divide fell out, I didn't say nothing about that man, life or nothing. And he knows a lot about me too. He never fucking shaded me in no type of way. So anybody who was really somebody that I consider cool, I'm not gonna go to hell with you. I'm gonna stay on topic. You had me fucked up right here in this moment, and we're gonna talk about that. But I'm not gonna sit there and like, let me tell you all about his children. No, that's weird. That's when you show yourself to be a fake person in general. If you just gonna be on the phone with somebody, phone boning with them, learning about them just to expose them later, it makes you look bad. It makes you look worse than what you're trying to make the person look like. Because I'd be like, well, damn, you definitely not somebody to fucking talk to on the back end. Because what the fuck?
Yeah,
So yeah, that's the
observe
one
I
thing
that,
I
agree
don't
Ash.
do.
100%.
I
Observe
want to
that.
say
When you
this real
see
quick,
people
right?
shitting on their friends, you best believe you
And
next.
Ashley,
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying.
Hold on. I want to say this real quick, right? If you are a person that is online on TikTok and saying, "Oh, all TikTok people fake, they can't be friends," and all that, you got to look in the mirror. You are the one that can't be a friend for motherfuckers.
Not
Cause
true, Goldo.
I just want to finish what I'm saying, right? Because if you consider yourself to be a real person, and a cool person, a real person, you're not the only real and cool person on the fucking online. So if you feel everybody online fake and can't be friends, that means you're that type of person that can't be friends and cool with people. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple math. You ain't gonna be the only real motherfucker online. That shit makes no fucking sense. So it's gonna be real motherfucker online, genuine people online, and
I
people with
love
good
my
heart
TikTok
online.
friends too. I
I'm not
love
gonna lie.
them.
I'm Goldo. I'm just not a people's person.
No,
I
really?
watch women. Yeah, I watch women expose they stuff. I still got friends from the sandbox. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't even meet and be around new people. Yeah, I'll network. Yeah, I do business with people, but I still got friends from back in the day. Like I'm just not that type of person. I'm not really too fond of meeting people, meeting new people. Like I don't operate my life like that. But that don't necessarily mean that I can't be cool. Like I'm cool with all the girls that's around me on this app, but I'm a very private person when it comes to my real life. And I'm just not too fond with letting people into my real life. And that's okay. That's okay for the ones who came on here and made friends. I'm just not that type of people's person. I'll never give people the leverage to expose me. Like I sit back and I watch a lot of stuff. I observe. And I'll just never get nobody that I'm not on here trying to skim through who's gonna be a good friend and who's not. I'm just not putting myself in that situation. Sorry.
I mean, to each his own. You know, everybody has a
I
right
just
to
want to
have.
give a special shout out to, I don't know if y'all know who I don't know if y'all know who Dreka and Tara and Lynn and Dark Horse are, but they just did a
Yep.
girls trip and it looks so cute. I was like, yes, ladies, because they've been
Yeah,
rocking
they've
for
been
so
friends on here for
long.
years.
And
True.
they, yes, and
Yeah,
they
that's what I was.
finally met, and I loved it. It just looks so wholesome and so awesome. So shout out to them for finally
I'm
linking
a,
up and stuff.
I'm gonna piggyback off of both of that because I also have friends from the sandbox, but I also met a lot of new people in my adult life, right? Because we all have different interests. You know, they do stop there. They do different stuff and everything ain't, you know what I'm saying? Just because we've been friends for so long don't mean that we still have the same level of you know, in our adulthood, right? So I right, that's me. I'm speaking for myself. Why you getting bothered? Dang, it's my turn.
That's why she ain't got no friends.
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
just
Yeah,
I'm
and I
kidding,
yeah.
don't
bad
need
gal.
them. I
Don't
don't
It's
take
need
me
my
them
that
because
far.
I'm
turn.
gonna
It's
tell a
my
bitch what's up, and
turn.
the bitch
It's
ain't gonna
my
be able to take
turn.
it.
Dang, it's
It's tea
my
time,
turn.
Chuck. Can y'all mute up and let her talk? Come on, now let's go.
But on this app, I have met some really dope people, females and guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had some people that I've built friendships with. It didn't work out. Never told their personal business. And even when we had a fallout, they never told mine either. You know what I'm saying? Which is why it's like when people be like, why you ain't saying nothing? Because the stuff that these motherfuckers could have said, they ain't never said. So we don't expose each other personal business or anything like that because like I'm the same way as Ashley. If I mess with you, I mess with you. If I fall out with you and I start calling you ugly, talking about your kids, talking about your body, that means I've always felt that way. So I don't do the fake stuff. Like I'm not finna start dragging you all of a sudden because we done fell out. So I'm really big on relationships and building. Like I said, I got some really solid. I love of the relationships I built. And especially in my situation, like Kyrie that came down here 3 times to see me. People are pulled up on me quicker than my friends that stay 20 minutes away or 5 minutes away. So I definitely have met some great people, and I'm appreciative for all of them.
I think people just call each other friends too quickly, is what I've seen. It's like, oh, you become mutuals and now that's your bestie. You know what I'm saying? You know that you hang out with them on a couple panels for like a month and that's your friend. That's not how that works. You have to get into the inner workings of how that person moves, especially if you're gonna have a back end friendship, then you're really talking about stuff. But that takes time. I think a lot of people that I've seen, especially the ones who have fallen out, I already saw it coming because I could tell by the way, oh, bestie, hey, girl, that's my, and I'm like, yeah, all right, them bitches, you could tell by their personalities that they was going to crash. And it's just, it happens, right? And then you have to watch too, when you call people your friends, how do they treat the motherfuckers that they fall out with, right? And what do they do when they fall out with them? Do they out all their business? That bitch could never be my friend. She could never be my friend because I already know she gonna do that shit to me. You ain't excluded in this. That's who that bitch is. She gonna get in your
Yep, you're
ass.
not
The
exempt.
moment you piss her off, everybody gonna know who you blew in the sixth fucking grade. That's a fact. And we see it every day. Y'all gonna have to learn. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn.
Now, one thing I do have to say, because she's told the story too. I don't know if on this panel, but it might have been. Me and Serenity could not. When I tell you, it was on site every time we saw each other in these TikTok streets. And it was like that for like at least a year and a half. And then we finally got to the point to where we was able to be on the panels with each other, not really, say anything to each other. Then it got to the point where we evolved to where, okay, well, I could disagree with her, she could disagree with me, and then didn't have to go left. And then we got to the point to where, okay, we found something in common. And then we got to the point to where we found more things in common. And then we started talking on the panels, and then it elevated or evolved to the back end. And so, oh yeah, me and Serenity we would go, when I tell you go at it, we would go at it. But now me and Serenity are cool. And we talk almost every day on the back end, every day. And that's my
Yup.
friend.
Well, look, and so these are TikTok friends, right? I really have like two or three that, well, four maybe that I met in person, and I'm real cool with. Like we can hang out in real life. I got sick like 2 years ago, and I was in the hospital. And I got out the hospital. I was moving. I was supposed to be packing. You know, these TikTok chicks hopped in their vehicle from Philly and drove to my motherfucking house and packed my entire house for me while I laid out. Now that's what I'm fucking talking about. Now those are my bitches and will be until the day I die. And I doubt we will ever have a tussle because they're really just naturally good people, regardless of what this app looks like. And I'm talking about stays on top in Alondria. Those bitches jumped in a vehicle. That's right, Lonnie. That's my boo down there. Jumped in a vehicle and drove down to Virginia from Philly and stayed overnight. We did our thing. Yeah.
That's what I'm
You
talking
can't
about.
you
That's
can't
what I'm
get no
talking
better than
about.
that. I was laid the fuck out and I was like, I can't pack. And they were like, we're coming. And they was here. They was here. And I met them. We cried. Oh my God. But yeah, so you can have true friends, but the point is, yeah, and she fucking flashed me, you ignorant motherfucker. She did flash me. That shit pissed me off. But it was funny as shit. But the fact is, it also speaks to your personality too. Because like Bad Gal says, she's not out to like meet new people and friends and things like that. It's not a priority for her. Some people, you just have people that will be drawn to you and you'll be drawn to them, the qualities that they have. And you could tell characteristics that are going to work in your life, even not just on the app. You could just tell that people are genuinely going to give a fuck about you. And those that are just here, to be mutuals, but they kind of watching you on the side, like, I don't like that bitch for real. And it's just like going back to high school. Because you always had that one friend that you knew she didn't like your ass one bit, but she was always there. And one day y'all fell the fuck out and she told you exactly how she been feeling from day one. And that shit happens on this app. I mean, I've been seeing some treachery. I'm like, God damn, y'all motherfuckers hate each other.
Yeah,
Y'all
I
don't
think
like
I
each
think
other at
that's just a
all.
person. I don't even think it's a TikTok thing. I think it's just that's people in general that you meet those people in
Yeah.
real life. You know what I'm saying? Like You have a girl that you done grew up with, or even a girl that you done met at work or whatever, and then she tell you how she really feels. So I don't really think it's a TikTok thing. I
Oh no,
think that we
for real.
learn to sift through people and learn to, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell you, sometimes you bond with people over, y'all may have the same enemy at one time or whatever, and then y'all realize maybe we really ain't for each other. And that's okay. But I think it's an aftermath that sticks with you. You know, like once we fall out, how we handle that to me makes a difference. Like, cause it's always room for repair. But don't tell my personal business. Don't be trying to tell me how you really feel, and I'm gonna leave you right where you at, because that means you were never for me.
This,
True shit.
could I say this? Don't let other people ideas and opinion of a person stop you from meeting a good friend, because I have met people that tell me, "Oh, this person, stay away from them. They not good. They not no good for you." You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I could have missed out on friendship because I'm listening to somebody else's opinion of a person and not trying to get to know that person my damn self. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful with that too, because people got different agendas here, and just because they dislike somebody for whatever reason, you got to be careful of that, because you can miss out on a good friendship. You know what I'm saying? There's people here that are cool, but just because a person don't like them, will say bad things about them. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen that a lot too. So, you know what I'm saying? Look at this round face motherfucker right here. I consider him a friend. I'm glad I met him. He's good people, man. I met a
Yeah,
lot of good
find real
people on
good
this shit.
people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here that's cool, and to say these people not real is offensive.
What goes?
And I appreciate all the friendships I met in this motherfucker, and I got a lot of friends in the real world. But you know what? I'm in a different life right now. I do different things, and even yesterday, I'll say this. Even yesterday, last night when I was doing my live last night, a friend texted me like, "Goldo, what the fuck you got going on TikTok? What the fuck is you doing on TikTok?" I said, "I'm chilling, bro. I'm just having fun." This ain't you. What the fuck you mean this ain't me? I'm doing it, so it is me, right? So I don't let other people's opinion of what I'm doing now stop my motion of whatever I'm doing. Because their opinion is their opinion, and I'm doing me. Do what you do for be happy. If you don't want friendship, cool. But I met a lot of good people on this motherfucker, and I appreciate them a lot. I land there.
Yeah,
We
it's no
appreciate you
shade,
too,
Goldo.
Goldo.
It's
Okay.
it's no shade. That's just not me. I'm not with letting people into my life, and that's okay. You know, like
Yeah, there's nothing
no,
wrong
if
with
it
that. That's
happens,
protection
Hey,
of
hey,
yourself.
Bagger, you know something? I'll tell you this. I guarantee you that you met people that you like here. Even though you saying you don't want friends and all that shit, I guarantee you some of the motherfuckers you like will pull up on motherfucking Brooklyn right now. You chilling with. Stop faking. All right?
yeah, no, I have met people on here that's not into like the bullshit, you know, but yeah, I just don't let people in my life. I feel like I just done learned my lesson before. Like now it's quiet for me. It's not happening. Like I communicate with a person, but like giving out my number and being cool and letting people into my life, I'm just not that's not where I'm at in life. I'm not with it, you know? Motherfuckers get mad at you and they will expose the fuck out of you. They will tell every motherfucking thing they ever known about you. Hell no.
Agree with you. I think you need to be careful on the friends you pick. I do agree with you, like, you know what I'm saying? And life is a chance you take, right? I do agree with that, Bagger. That's why you got to take your time before you call somebody your friend. I'm not telling you call a motherfucker a friend that you just met last week. Take your time, get to know people. If you don't want to meet friends, don't meet a friend. Hey, everybody got their own opinion about this shit. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to jump at that edge, and people will surprise you, man. People will surprise how cool as fuck they could be. That's all I'm saying.
That is
Yeah, no,
true.
I get it. I get it. I'm just gonna, like, it is what it is. And shout out to the people that did find good friendships on here. That's just not me, and that is no shade. It's just not me. I'm not doing it. We could be cool. I come on here. I talk to these girls every day, but I'm not letting nobody into my real life. It's not happening.
Hun Lee, I'm gonna drop you real quick.
Dude, you gotta do what's best for you.
I'm gonna let Call Me Lynn up real quick to see what she got to say about the topic. And get back in the queue, my brother.
Lynn.
Goldo, have you met anybody in real life yet?
Yes, I met a couple of my people that I not on the drama talk side, not on the drama talk side, but what people don't know, I got a group of people that I call my glow team. I don't know if you still look at the star in my name. It's a group of people I met like 3 or 4 years ago on TikTok that I met up, and I got love for them. They're my people, like you know what I'm saying. And I won't trade them for the world. I'm glad I met them. You know what I'm saying. I ain't met nobody on Drama Talk yet, or this part of my new TikTok life. But yeah, I met
Because you
Yeah.
in
a lot of
Connecticut. Don't nobody
But
want to
I
come
met
up
a
there.
lot of the people in real life on the app.
yeah.
Which
I met people from the
is
app in real life. Yeah, I met a few people. I say I met one. I met four people. I met
it's
four
even
people.
better off the app too. Well, I've been told. I've
Huh?
been told I'm a whole vibe. But
What you
it's
say?
actually I said it's actually better off the app too because it's less intense. You know what I'm saying? Like you
It's
meet up with people.
authenticity.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, I'm a whole vibe. You meet me, y'all gonna have a ball. We gonna go out and we gonna dance all night. But yeah, just meet people in real life. You'll see.
Yeah. You'll see. I think when you meet people in real life, it's more precious, more important because you'll see the people true color and how they act. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the same motherfucker, but it's easy for me to say. But I met a few people and they my friends. They're my friends. You know what I'm saying? But call me Lynn. You up here? You requested
Yeah,
up here?
I know I'm up here. Hey,
Okay.
Goldo. Hey,
What's up with you?
everybody. Hey,
Hey, Lynn.
Kinshay.
Hey.
Hey, B. Um, hey, Sincere. So I heard y'all talking about this morning, and I thought it was crazy that people were saying that the gifters be trying to control their platform. Because my thing is like, if your boundary is your rules are your rules, it ain't nobody fault that somebody overstepping it but yours, because can't nobody pay to overstep my boundaries unless that's what I want to do. Like if we in agreement and the person who gifted me saying like, oh yeah, let's fuck with this person on your platform, then like we in agreement, you just paying me to do it. And that's fine too. But like saying that a gifter like trying to pay you to overstep your boundaries is absolutely crazy. Like I said earlier, that to me it's like you would do a lot of things, strange things for a piece of change. Then, like, what else you gonna do for a piece of change? And not TikTok being your pimp because they gonna take some of your money anyway. So, like, I just find that crazy. Can't no gifter gift me enough to make me overstep or do some stuff that I don't want to do. And that's it. That's all. Like, that logic is crazy to me.
It definitely can happen though, Lynn. Do you host lives? Friend?
What you say? You got cut off?
So do you host lives?
Yeah, I host lives.
You do 'em- you do the pay to drop and stuff?
I used to in the past. I might bring it back.
Okay, so what made you stop?
I just don't go live enough to be consistent on it. But once I get consistent, yeah, we can pay the drop. It's whatever. But if I don't want to drop the person, then I ain't. My bad. Hold on. Yeah, okay. You ain't gonna pay me one to drop none of my mods if my mod's my homegirl. And if I don't want to drop the person, then I'm just gonna give you your money back. That's fair because I don't want to drop the person. But it's whatever, pay to drop. I don't think that that's controlling your platform though. I think that that's all fair. Like I think that they're paying for a service. The person is paying for a service, so you offering a service. But like paying me to say like, hey, I want to make it so that whenever tea time come on your live, like I get to like cuss out tea time and drop her and mute her whenever I want. Nah, it ain't that type of party. Like it tea time cool. You can't just do her like that on my platform. You can pay to drop her, but you ain't gonna send me like $1,000 if I fuck with tea time to make
Do you
me
so
just
then
let
how
you
do
be
you
able to
start
fuck with
to
tea time.
so how do you then so it my point of asking you that is there's so much time if you don't create those boundaries, people do get lost in it. What happens is that money be looking real good. And people stop setting boundaries and they stop, and they don't realize that it's happening at the time because that's what this person is doing. They're building up their rapport, you building up your rapport, and then they then start to feel like because I've spent X amount of money with you, you should do this for me. It's a lot of it. That's why I actually do you go live because a lot of times people will feel like even though you feel like I'm giving them a service, I'm here, my time is here, they feel like because I spent this much money with you, I deserve to be able to do this. I need to have this say and I need to have that say. That is a very common thing people do when they spend a lot of money with people.
No,
It's
Let,
more
I
common than
believe
not.
you.
let me say
Yeah.
No,
this real quick, right?
I believe
It's
that
another
people
common
feel
thing,
that
right?
way. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it's another common thing, right? At the end of the day, we got friends, we got loved ones that we is on a platform, whatever the case may be. But you trying to, if you're doing a platform, is another form of a business you're trying to create, right? If if you set a rule for your platform, you got to follow your own rule. You can't be biased and be upset, especially in a platform like this where I get everybody a voice. So if I set a platform where is a galaxy to drop everybody, two galaxy to drop a mod, and then somebody come and pay drop a mod, I can't be like, oh, I don't want my mod drop right now. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong. I think because you can't have a kind of business like that, right? You gotta follow the rules. So the person, your people, the people that consider yourself that you consider a friend and they consider you a friend, they can't take the shit personal because they pay to drop them. They just can't get take. You gotta separate the two. Cause I'm only following my rules. If I let a motherfucker come up here and cuss me the fuck out, why would I stop them to cuss you out? If I let them cuss me out, and then you get upset with me because they cussing you out and I let them cuss you out. That's the kind of platform I have. So how could you get mad at me if I'm trying to run a platform like this? It's a form of business here. You can't take everything so damn personal all the time. You know what I'm saying? Don't take
Goldo,
shit personal.
but go to I and tea time as well. I thought so pay to drop is different to me because everybody pay to drop, and I kind of feel like everybody on Black TikTok, including Messy Talk, Debate Talk, I forgot what y'all calling y'all self now, which are Drama Talk. We all know the rules. Like pay to drop, that's been a thing in Black TikTok since Black TikTok been, TikToking. But I'm thinking y'all talking about with this prompt, like people is paying you to change your topics, like, oh, I don't like that you on Messy Talk now and you on Drama Talk Tea Time. So I've paid you so much Tea Time. I pay you so much money. I think that you need to stick to your lane and trying to control stuff like that. Or like, I don't like that you let this certain person on your panel and I done already paid you a
They are
thousand
doing
dollars.
that.
So
They
don't let
are,
this
yeah.
person.
But
Then
that's
that's
what comes with it. So
weird.
after
Shit
yeah,
is
they start
weird.
that's where the entitlement comes in. Because of the amount of money that I have spent with you, now there's even though there's been reciprocity, right? Even though there's been reciprocity. I had a person tell me one time, and they were my mind, and it was something that I didn't do that they wanted me to do. And they were like, I was your biggest supporter. I said, who told you that? What makes you think you were my biggest supporter? So sometimes people think because they throw a certain amount or they do something that they are above you. They're above the program. And if they go away, then you lose something. And that's not how that works. So you ain't above the program. You get what I'm saying? So people will assume that because they spend a certain amount, that they are if they don't get what they want, then they're going to take something from you and you're going to lose. And what they don't realize is that no, that you're not above the program.
And it's
Ain't
important to,
nobody
but
bigger than the program on. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
oh, sorry, Lynn. No, I was like agreeing with Tea Time, but I think it comes a point to where you got to put your foot down. You know what I'm saying, to those type of individuals and be like, "Hey, I'm not taking this." You
Oh,
know what I
I
mean?
do. Oh,
Right.
trust me, I have no problem
Yep.
with it. I
And
don't do
at
pay
the
the drops. I don't do that
right.
either.
Yeah. So, I'm just saying at the end of the day, I feel like the host has to be stern on what he or she is willing to take. Because at the end of the day, I think we all know the old saying, not all money is good money, right? But you also got to be firm in your because TikTok is a business. It can be a business. You can monetize off of it. You can make money off of it however which way you choose to, but you just got to stick to your rules. The rules that you set, that's what needs to be set, and don't go back on what you have set. And I think that goes a lot further when you're taking that stance. When you're like, hey, you know what? Thank you for donating to the platform, X, Y, and Z. But just because you're doing that, you not going to get any type of special treatment. Or if you're a host, to be like, hey, I'm going to give you a little bit of special treatment, to X, Y, and Z, whatever that may be. Those are the terms that needs to be set, and you need to stick by it.
You know what, T? Like now understanding like the point of view you coming from, because I was coming at it from the different point of view, like the creators complaining, and I'm just telling the creators like stick to your program and like be consistent on your boundaries. But coming from it from the people's point of view, listen, a lot of people on TikTok develop these weird parasocial relationships with creators. Like to where it's like you like y'all don't realize that we human beings too. Like y'all think that y'all put us up on these pedestals and y'all create these relationships with us in y'all minds. And it gets weird. It does get weird to the point where y'all think that this whole thing is our lives. Like,
Give me one.
and we don't have
Give
no
me
say
one
so.
second. Hey, bad girl, I want to drop you
Go
for a
ahead.
second to let Lonnie up here for 1 second. Get back in the queue and I'll bring you back up. Cause Lonnie don't like staying up here too long, but I want to let her come up and speak her mind.
While she's coming up here, Goldo, I just want to say something real quick that I've seen since I've been observing like a lot of places. But let's throw this into the equation, y'all. I have also seen where somebody didn't give somebody. You know what I mean? Like they have gift that platform. And, it's been like a couple of weeks since they haven't gifted them. Now they're outsing that person because that person either didn't come to a battle or didn't, support them, by being
Yep.
in their bag. So I've seen that too. So I think it goes twofold. Not only do someone with the money, they try to want to control your platform, but I've also seen hosts to out a gifter because they didn't send as much money as they have in the past.
Yep.
Or
Or
if it's
say something, or say you ain't sent me nothing. You ain't,
right.
like, yeah. I've seen that
Exactly.
too.
Or not shot them or not shoot, give a shout out when they come through the room. Like T was saying, how some creators or whatever, will shout out, a gifter. But because they didn't gift for that whole 2 weeks, it's no longer the shout outs. Oh, you're not in the circle no more. They ain't hit your DMs no more. They ain't got nothing to do with you. It's because you done fell back. So how, that
And
ain't
that
cool.
that breaks my heart
Exactly.
too, because I've had people DM me and be like, T, I don't have it. And I'll be like, you don't gotta explain that to me. Like, you can tap the screen, like you don't gotta, you just be here and chill, like you don't have to, because people would, that's why I don't do big live goals. Like I usually like perfume or hand heart, so everybody can feel like they can support, because it do come a time where your people feel like, dang, I would like to be able to help, but I ain't got it like that. So I do like small live goals where it's like I do a hand heart, and like where everybody just in one hand heart and we all come together, we can achieve this together. So
Yeah.
that's what I try to do on my platform, because I don't want people to feel like I'm draining them or they can't support in no way, shape, and form. We also do give backs too. So
Don't think
That's why
that.
I'm saying people exploit those parasocial relationships. You think the people who know that these people are not, the big gifters are not showing up, or they might be going something in their life, doing something and going through something in their life. Don't know that the person who's gifting them that much has like a parasocial relationship with them. Like they think that y'all have some sort of friendship, and the person, no matter how wrong they may be, believes because they're gifting you that they hold some type of like space in your heart or your mind, or like y'all got some sort of relationship going on. And the people who are doing that, they're exploiting those parasocial relationships. I think that's weird in it itself. But the people who believe that they're gifting and developing relationships with people based on money, that is a new phenomenon, and it needs to be studied. Like it needs to be studied, and you got to get control over your own mindset. Um, it's like a trick.
All right, let me let just let Lena go up. Go ahead, Lena.
Just call me Lonnie.
Lonnie. I'm sorry, Lonnie. Lonnie. Hey, go ahead. Just call me Lonnie. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You know, I actually have to thank Tea Time for this name because she kept calling me Alejandre, and I just got tired of it, of people saying my name
I was
wrong.
thinking, yeah.
I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? Let me just change. Just call me Lonnie, all right? Yeah, so I'm toxic, and if you know me, you know me. You know I think money talks, so it's not about a para relationship to me. What was it? Parasocial relationship to me. Basta. Trash. It's about, so like where I come from, right? Money is privilege. You get certain privileges with money, right? So like when you go to the airport, you pay for something, you get to be in the pre-check, right? When you go to the amusement park, you pay for the fast pass, you get to skip the line. So to me, money gives you benefits, money gives you privileges. So yeah, it's not that I have a parasocial relationship with you and I think we're buddy buddies. It's no, I want to skip the line, so I'm gonna send this $100 to get a little bit of privilege. To me, that's no different than subscribers, right? Like if you're a subscriber, you get to skip the line. How does someone
You
become a
mean
subscriber?
so you skipped the line now because you gave something or something? Just wondering. Yeah, we got perks. They say
Listen, I'm just
forget them
kidding.
stickers down there. I need more. I need to skip some.
Listen. But subscribers get to skip the line. Certain benefits, right? I think Kat, you have this. Maybe not Kat. Someone has it. Like if you're a subscriber, if you're like a
I
super
do.
subscriber, you get to drop a certain amount of people. That
Yeah,
costs money.
I
Money
have
you get.
that.
Okay, that's what I thought so. You if there's certain benefits that comes with money. So it's not that I feel entitled, right? This is the service, like Call Me Lynn said. You're offering this service. So I'm gonna drop this money. I'm gonna drop this $1,000 for you to block this person permanently, not the profile of the person. Okay? That's just the way I move. But obviously I can respect the host, Goldo. I know that situation that happened with you, me, and that other lady. You didn't want to do it the way I asked. I said, okay, you know, it is what it is. No pasa
You
nada.
one of them, Alejandro.
Listen. Well, no, because she
Girl,
sent
not
two
you
hundred
call her
dollars.
Alejandra again.
She sent no tea time.
Like
She
she
sent the
let
two
me.
hundred dollar. She sent the $200 gift on TikTok, and I was trying to send a $200 Cash App. And to me, I was like, "Oh, Goldo, my $200 is going longer in your pockets because through TikTok, you're not going to get that full $200." So I was just saying it has to be equal.
Ah,
And
okay,
Goldo
that's
didn't
a
want to
good
do that.
deal. That's a good point though, Alejandra.
It's a good point, but
But I
that goes
respected
for.
that. I respected you. You said no.
Let me respond because you brung it up, right? So and how I run it, I'm not looking at what I'm making. I'm looking at what you spending. So either though she sent me $200 in Cash App, the person that sent that gift spent $200 on that gift. So I'm respecting your money as my people. I'm respecting my supporters' money. I'm not looking at my pocket. Would I appreciate a Cash App instead of a gift? Hell yeah, because I'm making more from the Cash App. But I'm trying to respect your money. I'm looking out for y'all, then give y'all that boundaries, if that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense, and I respect that, right? I respect your decision. Obviously, I said I'm not going to send any more money at that point, but I do respect that decision. So I just want to be clear: someone like me who drops money I don't think I'm entitled to anything. I think I'm paying for a service. So wait a minute. Do you
Again,
guys think it's
so
okay to completely block somebody from a live? Like if somebody
I
say, "Hey,
did that
I'll
and the
give you
girl
whatever
threatened
you
to sue
ask,"
me.
You
So
won't
do
do what
you
you
Wait,
think?
want
Sue,
to
you did
do,
So
what?
wait,
honey.
well, do you think that that's well? Okay, so I'm asking because if you're blocking somebody completely from a live, then all they're gonna do is make a backup page, right? And come to your
No,
live
I
anyway. It might
blocked a
not be
subscriber, and she
See,
said she was gonna sue me because I blocked her. She
see the
actually
thing.
sent me a letter.
but
But
can
that's
you do
on the
you think it's
person
okay to
on
like block
paying.
people to I mean, do you think it's cool to block somebody from your life because another person doesn't like them if they're willing to pay for it?
Yeah,
I ain't blocking
yeah. If that's
nobody.
something you
I ain't
want to
blocking
do,
nobody.
then yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it. If you want to do that, then yeah. But the person, we should know the TikTok rules by now. We all playing the TikTok game. You should know that you can create another backup, and that person can still come. Now, if you want to pay me a
But this is
thousand
what
dollars, then
this
that's
is
on
where
you.
I say like, and I'm
Can't
gonna be real
participate the
honest.
same
This
though
is
because that means
I
that
feel like that's where bullying comes to me. This is where bullying comes in at, right? It's a
exactly.
fine line when people follow you around to isolate you, right? And I don't believe in that. I don't believe in taking nobody's voice away or isolating people, right? I feel like I'm not gonna create that type of environment because you going around chasing somebody and they don't have a space to go. And a lot of times there are a lot of people that this is how they pass time. This whatever they using this for. I'm not finna be one of them people that's gonna be a part of isolating you or silencing you and doing all of that stuff. I don't want to be a part of that. Like whatever other people do, that's fine. But that's why I stopped doing pay the drops and the cash apps. When people would send you cash apps and say something nasty about somebody in the panel, people was you using people to do your dirty work. I stopped doing that too because it does then become a fine line between bullying, silencing, making somebody feel left out, and I just don't think that shit cool. We too big for that.
Say this right. Check it out. These are my controls. That Goldo FPV controls, right? These are my controls. Anything that falls out of that controls, you asking me to do something that's not listed, right? That's people. People offer me money to unmob people. I never took it because my mods is my people. I never took money to unmod nobody, either though it been offered. This is the control. Now, if you're my mod or if you're somebody on the thing and you get upset with me because somebody paid to drop you, somebody paid to do these things, you got to take that upon yourself. Like, is my friendship just because I mod you? Is my friendship is just because I got you on a panel? Where our friendship lies? This friendship is a two-way street or a one-way street? Because I always thought it was a two-way street. If you are my friend, you understand I'm trying to run a business here, and not get upset if I drop you, and not get upset if I drop you. You know what I'm saying? So you want to abuse our friendship and me not take no money and leave you up when I'm trying to run a business here. Like we gotta think this shit logical and look at it two ways. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that too.
If I open up a store today, just because you my friend, I'm gonna let you shop, get sandwiches and sodas for free all fucking day.
I
Hold on, I
definitely
gotta do the
agree with
puzzle.
that too. I think that's the same thing, kind of like with you got a friend that's a hairstylist, but you want a discount. Like, why do you need a discount? Like, I feel like you should be the ones that's not only paying, but also tip me, be so my my business can thrive. So I actually definitely do agree with that sentiment. As a friend, I want you to get your money. I want you to get your bag. You know what I'm saying? But just stand for something is my whole thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I disagree with that.
I made
and you
sure I
know,
said purpose over profit because I had to make sure I didn't lose. I learned it was a time in this platform where I started losing my purpose because the money was looking real good. Like when I tell you the money was looking good, the money was looking good. But in that, I started to lose my purpose, right? And that's why I had to say, you know what, purpose over profit, because I don't want to lose myself in seeing that green.
in that right.
Yeah, I disagree with
And,
that. I
and,
think that I'm sorry,
hold on
Goldo.
one second. I stopped talking because I had to do the puzzle thing. But this I understand that, right? Everything can be paid for and bought for. You know what I'm saying? And I've proven that plenty of times. Even though I will not talk about it, I proven that to myself. Everything that a motherfucker offered me, I did not take. You know what I'm saying? But these rules right here is my rules. If you're my friend, you should appreciate that these are my rules. You can't get upset. If you take this shit personal and you want me to put our friendship first, you're abusing our friendship as well. It's a two-way street. I'm not just your friend, you're my friend too. You know what I'm saying? So if these are my rules, these is my rules. I'm not going against these rules. These is my rules. So if Lonnie want to come pay to drop Moon, let me tell you something. I got mad love for Moon, and I respect Moon, right? And
You
it would
better
hurt
drop
me.
me. I said you better drop me.
Exactly. I respect and I got mad love for Moon. And it will hurt me to drop Moon. But if they pay me to drop Moon, because these are stated in my rules to drop her for one galaxy, I would drop her. I don't want to. I consider her my friend, but I would drop her because those are my rules. That's what I'm standing on. Like, if you want to get upset because I'm standing on my rules, that's say what kind of friend you are towards me. FPV all day, you already know. I'm sorry, that's my project. That's where I'm from. That's my friends from the streets right there. FPV. So anyway, so I will follow these rules. But when a motherfucker hit me on my inbox and said, yo, how much is it to motherfucker unmod this person? I said no money. You can't pay me to my person because these my people. But nobody see that because I don't talk about that shit. And the reason I don't talk about that shit, everybody don't need to know about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can judge me and judge the friendship, what kind of man I am, and all this bullshit y'all want to judge. But I'm going by my platform. And
I
I,
agree with that.
honestly,
If that's how you run your stuff as your friend, I'm gonna respect how you run your stuff. And I'm
you know
gonna
what I'm
be like,
saying?
okay,
So
friend, I'll be down here tapping the screen for you, friend.
exactly. So
It's done to me.
if
I
you
ain't gonna
call
say no name.
yourself my friend and you mad because I dropped you because somebody paid me to drop you or you looking at money, I would say, what kind of friend are you? You want me to stop me from making money for I could just be your friend? So basically, I gotta pay for your friendship. I gotta do special thing for your friendship. You got to look at it both ways. So what kind of friend you are towards me if you don't want to see me grow in my platform? And I end that
So
right there. Y'all can
I
talk.
think
also
it
feel
goes
like if
both
you give an
ways.
inch, you take a mile. If you give an inch, people take a mile. I've had
That's
people
true.
expect things out of me that I don't even expect out of them. And I had to step back and think about that. Like, okay, you asking me to do something I don't even do for myself. You know what I'm saying? So you asking me to go against my own standards, my own boundaries to make you feel better. I'm not in the business of that anymore. You get what I'm saying? Because if you set a boundary, I set a boundary, and you asking me to go against my boundary to make sure you doing good, how are we benefiting in this friendship? You get what I'm saying? Because if I don't even have that expectation for myself, how are you gonna put that expectation on me? And that's what I had to learn on this platform. There were people asking me to do things that I didn't even do for my own self, for my own platform, and in my own life, and I'm not gonna be keep on doing that.
Now that's where it
I think
gets
it
kind
goes.
of interesting, especially like when you cool with people on this app, and some people, not everybody, but some people do have expectations of you. And I think there's a difference. I think people who don't go live don't really understand how it feels and what it takes and what it entails to go live. It is not easy to have a panel full of people, a bunch of commenters. We love the comment cousins. A bunch of people in the queue. Everybody have a difference of opinion. Everybody's pulling you to their end. So you're getting stretched out like Stretch Armstrong. Y'all know the old toy. Stretch Armstrong trying to do and please and jump over hoops and do this and do that for other people. But for the people who's paying the money, I get what you all are saying. But you guys have to understand from a creator's point of view, it's not the same. And it's not just as easy as just taking your money and doing something with it because you're deciding to pay for it. There's a very fine line.
Well, I think if you're here to make money, right? Like I used to go live faithfully, right? Very toxic, misandrous lives faithfully. I didn't ask for a penny. I didn't ask for anything, right? Because I'm not here to make money. I'm here because I want to have toxic lives and talk, crap about men and talk crap about pick me's, right? Um, But if you are here to make money, then I think if someone is here to, in addition to having good conversation, if they are here to make money, then I think you respect that. Like, listen, I'm here to make money. Listen, I love you. You my homegirl cat, but I mean, if they drop this $20, you gotta go for 10, 20 minutes. Because even though that might not be your main objective, you also are here to make money. And I think when it comes to friends, I think it goes both ways, right? So on the friends part with like the hair example, because I'm your friend, I'm not going to charge you. But because you're my friend, you still going to give me something,
right? So I might normally charge 150. I'm like, oh, I got you. And like, you know what? I know you said you were gonna do it for free, but she gives me $50 just because, like, well, this is just a tip, right? To me, they're both friends are giving something, right? Because they are friends, right? She's giving, telling you don't have to pay, but because you are her friend and you do fuck with her, you're still gonna give her something. So I think
That's
that to
definitely
me,
that's definitely gonna be a topic I'm a put on because the older I get and the more that I get into the business mind, I realize people's time is people's time. Even if you my friend, if I'm willing to pay Moon $100 to install its wig, and you also do wigs, I go pay Moon because you don't got no availability. Then I should be paying you too. And that's just how I look at it. Because at the end of the day, I feel like, why can't my friend eat? Pay a stylist to do this, so why can't I pay my friend for her gift? And that's just how I look at it now. Like back in the day, yeah, give me a family discount, give me a friend discount. But I think that's a big issue with us as a whole. As Black people, we always want that friend and family discount. And then how are our people benefiting from that? How are they profiting for that? If everybody getting a discount and everybody getting something, then we wonder why they end up in debt or they end up, overexerted because everybody want to get it. I just feel like if I'm willing to pay somebody else for the same thing you do, I'm gonna spend my money with you because if I know I
but
can spend
that's
my
a
money with them, I'm gonna spend my money with you.
A
The
good
full
point, right? Let me
price.
say this real quick, right? If you got a childhood friend that y'all grew up, that y'all treat each other like one day I'll treat for lunch and the next day you treat for lunch, right? And this is the kind of friendship y'all got your whole life, right? Now one friend become a multi-millionaire because he hit the lottery, and he still want to keep the friendship the same way. But now the other friend like, why I gotta pay if you're a millionaire? Why I gotta pay? Who changed in that scenario? The
Ain't that
millionaire
what
or the
ain't that
other
what
friend?
Glorilla's sister did? She expected her to do all. Now you got all these expectations
Exactly.
because I
So
made it. Yeah.
exactly. Who fucking really changed? The millionaire didn't change. The millionaire continued the friendship they always had. He not treating it no different. But now because he a multi-millionaire, you wanna change up the narrative and be like, oh, why should I pay for lunch? Because this is the friendship we got. So people don't understand life changes, man. And if you change your ways, you gotta look at what kind of friend you is. Cause I can't say it no better than that. Anyway, on
And
y'all.
don't count my pockets and don't count my time.
I agree with you, Tea Time, on that. I mean, but it goes back to you got to be very selective who, you let in your circle, right? Because if your friend doesn't want to see you grow, that's a problem. If they don't want to support your business, that's a problem. Some people come, some people go. And if you have to let that friend go because that friend thinking that they supposed to have their hand out, nah, you got to go. I think we all have friends for a season. I truly believe that. And the lessons that come with those friendships, we have to walk away with that. Not everybody is going to be your friend to the end. But when you do find that friend or you do find that loyalty and a friend that stands on that type of principle, then they'll ride for you. They'll pour into your business, not have their hands
Yes,
out.
yes,
They
and
will
that's what I
pour
was.
into it.
That's
I
exactly
support
Right.
your
my
business
point.
by sharing all of your posts. When you do my hair for free, I post it and I'm like, yo, my sis, she hooked me up. Check her out if you want to. Like, I'm always sharing
Oh,
all
we
of
do.
your
Don't we do
posts,
that to the
all your
stylists
stuff.
too that do our hair? Like if I go, I got different stylists for
I
different
don't do
things,
that.
right? I got a braider. What I do, I got a braider. I got a wig install, a person that do my wig installs, and whatever else, right? So if you braid my hair, and you ain't my friend. I'm gonna post a picture. People gonna ask who did my hair because I take pictures, right? So that I'm still advertising for that person. So why not still just because my friend do my hair don't mean that I don't have to value their time and like I still feel like, yeah, me sharing your post, that's one thing, that's cool and all. That's what comes with being your friend. But me paying you what you are worth, that's me showing I support you and I value you just like you value yourself. I don't expect because you my friend, you got it and you gotta treat me and I had to learn that to learn that over time. I had to learn that as I got older. Now, if I ever need anything, will my friends do my hair for free? Absolutely. But do I expect them to? Absolutely not. Because just like I can go out here and I can pay Sheila to do me a wig install, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pay Tori and Marcus, my godson Marcus, to do the same wig install, and they do just as good. They actually do better than Sheila. So I'm definitely finna not only pay you, but I'm also gonna tip you and share the post and let you use me as content because you my people and I want you to win. Period. I want to put money
That
in your pocket
part.
and keep and multiplying that shit. What the hell?
That part. I feel you on that 110%. And that's the reason why I said you want to have the friends that's going to pour into you. Even if my friend told me and my friend made something for me today, I don't know, maybe like a prompt or something. And she said in the past, hey, I don't charge people. Guess what? I'm still going to charge you. I'm not charge you, but I'm still going to pay you. I'm going to pay you that $10 or that $20 or that $30 because I know what your work, I know how your work is. You're not going to sit up here and give me something for free. No, we're not about to do that. I'm going to pay you because I'm pouring into you because I want you to use this as a business so that you can monetize off of it. These are the type of friends that you want in your circle that is going to pay you for your work. Because if I had to go down to Joe down the street, guess what? I got to pay him. I much rather pay you because I know your work is quality. I want the
Yep.
quality.
Yep.
That's
And
exactly what I want. And that's
I
what
got
I'm
a
saying.
friend. I got a friend right now. She's like my handyman woman. I love her. Y'all, she my mod on here and everything. And I met her on here. And she did my whole podcast room. She braids my hair, whatever. And she doesn't want to take any money from me. And sometimes, and she'll tell y'all this, so I'm not telling y'all my business. Sometimes she be needing help. So you know what I do? I ask her to do what I would pay somebody else to do, right? Because she's not gonna take no money from me just for me giving it to her. But I'm making sure I say, hey, come do my hair real quick, whatever. And I'm still paying her what she's worth. Because at the end of the day, I know my friend, she's valuable. She does good work. Why am I just gonna use you when I'm broke? Why am I just gonna use you when I need, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm gonna pay you what you weigh. Do she expect it? No, she absolutely doesn't. But I feel like she deserves it because she does good work. I'm paying you, friend. Because I am your friend. Like y'all can sit here and be like, I don't agree. My friend gonna do it for free. But that's how we get overworked and overexerted. And we feel undervalued because then people start expecting that. And then they want you to get them an appointment in and you got a client, whatever. And it starts to be too many expectations. Overworked and overexerted. And you ain't getting nothing for your time and nothing for you know what I'm saying? It becomes a problem. I don't want to do that. I'm paying my people.
So I've been waiting to speak for like
Oh,
a
sorry,
good
Kat.
hour. And I gifted, so I have a problem with that host.
Kat.
And I'm a
What you
mod.
talking about
That
now?
I'm
fucking
just
rose don't
kidding.
hold no weight.
I'm just
That
kidding.
rose don't hold no weight. Now go ahead.
Bro,
Go ahead.
shut up, man. Okay. I'm just kidding. I'm patient. Plus I was mopping. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, I agree with T and Moon, and here's what I'm gonna say too, because I know that people also barter, which is okay too if it's in the moment, right? Like if you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and and maybe they have something that they want to barter with, right? But then it has to be in that moment. It can't be like, you guys are keeping score and remember that time I did X, Y, and Z for you? Like now you gotta expect that I'm gonna do something for you for free.
Right.
Like that's crazy. Like no, if you're gonna barter, then you barter in that moment. Like I could do this and you can do that and we can save each other and that's how you support each other as friends. But if you have a business, like your number one clients at first are going to be friends and family until they start personally referring people, right? So to expect that your friends do that for free is to me is crazy. Like I don't know about y'all, but if you run a business, this shit is important. And if my friend has a business, I know how it is personally. I'm gonna want to pay because I would have to pay for it anyways. Now I get to give you my money. That makes me feel good. You get what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, no, I don't. I agree with the both of y'all. Like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
want
do
to.
barter too, Kat. I could do like when I used to didn't have it like that or whatever. I write. So I had a friend. I was like, I'll write your whole page. I used to write papers for her. You know what I'm saying? She'd do my hair and say, but it was still a exchange there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like if but there in the moment, not like, oh, a year ago I did X, Y, and Z for this person, so now I'm expecting free legal shit or whatever it is. You get what I'm saying? Like. I don't know. I think you should want to support your friends, and then they can turn around and support you too. Like, but I don't want to sit here and I don't want people to be keeping score about what they did for me and what I did for them, and that's just weird to me. Just, if you're
I
gonna
also go
if you're
ahead.
gonna do if you're gonna do something, also don't be like, oh, you expect that they're gonna repay you in this way because they also have a business. Like, that's not. I don't like that.
I also think there's a difference between going out and saying, "Hey, I'll pay for the drinks, you get the food," versus a business. I think those are two different things because I think girls do that anyway. Like even homeboys do that. Hey, I don't know if they do it. But I got this when we going out. Hey, I get the drinks or I'll get the food this time or I'll get the appetizers and you get the drinks or whatever. I think that's normal. But I think when it comes to like an actual business and this is a person's bread and butter, this is how they're trying to make their living. They're living off of this. They're trying to make this business successful. I really don't think you should short them. I don't. I don't. I think that's unfair.
And
You
like
know,
what?
as creators, we grow, right? When I first got on TikTok, I didn't even know nothing about the live part of TikTok. I didn't know nothing. I thought it was just posting and hoping your post go viral or whatever the case may be, right? That's what I thought TikTok was, right? And then as I was on TikTok a few couple months, when I got enough follows, I realized the live part, and I started doing the live, being in the comment cousin, and I grew. Eventually, I grew a little bit here and there. Thank you, Nelly, and I grew, and then I started doing lives. Right, I did lives for the fun of it in the beginning. Right, it was the fun, but when I realized it could be a business, I changed, and I will, I can make it a business. Like, shit changes, shit grows, and I think if you are somebody real friend, you can grow with it and respect the moves, to respect the change. And I truly feel when a person don't respect the move, don't respect the change, and be like, "Oh, Goldo, you started a platform just to have fun." Okay, but okay, now I see I can make a business. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna be the friend to be like support the business, or are you gonna be the friend like, "Oh, fuck you, I'm not coming to the live no more"? And that's how I look at it. It is a difference between both, and that's how you can tell who's your friend and who's not.
Am I a bad mama because I don't pay for my lashes?
Wait, what?
Now that's different. That's your daughter. That's different.
Nah, she lives here, goddammit.
Lord T.
Yeah, I
But
guess
even
there's a
if
difference
you're
between
like,
family and
oh, go
friends.
ahead, Alon. Go
Oh,
ahead.
thank you, Lima. I was just saying, yeah, I think there's a difference between family and friends. Like, um, but to me, I'm maintaining that it just goes both ways, right? And I don't even look at it like bartering, right? I look at it like I'm looking you out because I know if the situation were reversed, you would look me out. And that's enough reason for me to not charge you for this, right? Not because I'm expecting something, but because I know you would never ask me to pay you to do my eyebrows. Obviously, I don't get eyebrows done, but you guys get my point. Like, so to me, it's just like my best friend who I've known. I'm gonna be 32 years old. I've known her for half my life, right? I would never charge her. She calls me all the time asking for help with like resumes and stuff in HR. I would never charge her a penny. And I know if the situation were reverse, if she started like she started her little baking business,
Thank you,
and I
Mr. How
asked her,
much?
and I know that if I asked her like, hey, can you bake me some cupcakes for my daughter's birthday party she's gonna be for, she's not gonna charge me because
See,
to me,
Alejandra, you just called it little bacon business. You don't even think it's big enough. You see, because it's free. You just called it a little bacon business. Well, she could be a
wait a
big
minute.
bakery. You see
It's a
what I'm
side
saying?
hustle.
You see?
Wait a minute. It's a side hustle. She's a midwife. So it's just a side hustle. So that's why I said like her little. I didn't mean it as an insult. Please don't do that. If you're listening to Autumn, I love you, sis. Love you. So proud of you. Deliver them babies, girl. Make them cupcakes. He trying to
So
make me look bad.
little cupcake business you got. Good.
Y'all ain't right for
Do
that.
you
Trying
guys
to make it
do you
seem
guys
like
think there's a difference when a person is just starting out? Because okay, and this might be me, but if my friend is just starting out and you still want them to do something free, are you serious? Like
That's
that
what
should
I'm
be a
saying.
sign of
Like,
weakness.
we
Alima,
did
there's
this
people.
for.
Oh, go ahead, T. I'm
We did
sorry.
this when we was my friend, same as Alondria. I know I said her name. Alondria. Same as Alondria. My friend, she been doing hair since we was 15. 15 years old, she been doing hair. She used to be the one to do our braids, have us looking a hot ass mess for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But then she grew like and evolved. When we become grown and we about our bag and we about our business, that's what it is. You get what I'm saying? And we ain't got time to be playing these games. So as a businesswoman, I'm gonna respect your business just as if I would respect another person's business. It's not about me expecting you to charge me because I know for a fact that there are friends that I have that will do my hair for free. I have a godson that will do my hair for free. But I do not expect that of them because I respect their business and their hustle and their time. That's what it's all about. It's not that you expect me to pay. It's that I'm going to respect you as a business owner the same way I would expect Moon that do the same service you do, that charge the same amount that you do, but I'm willing to go pay Moon, but I expect you to do it for free. Why can't I just put the money in your hand? That's how I'm looking at it.
Bingo.
I think that goes both ways. I'm gonna be a little toxic here. Don't treat me differently because I'm your best friend. If you give them the steam face and all that other stuff, you want me to pay you full price, then I want the full experience as a customer. If we gonna play
I
that
agree with
card.
that too. Yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
My aqua sis.
But so check this out, right?
What up,
I want
though?
to let Pariah go, but after Pariah, I hope y'all still be my friend, cause I'm about to get off this motherfucking TikTok and go eat dinner with my wife. So I
Me
hope y'all
too.
still don't. I hope y'all don't get mad at me and unfollow me and don't be my friend because I'm ending the live. Please don't get mad at me.
Goldo will
Please
be back
don't.
next time.
I'm having this as a topic though. I think this will be a good conversation. I really am going to have this as a
This
topic
is a good
whenever I go
conversation.
back
It's a good
live.
topic. Please have it.
Whenever I
Please
go back
have it and
live.
share with me.
This is a good topic because I don't even be in panels, so you got me up here, Goldo. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good topic.
yeah, it is. So y'all know I'm a business owner. I have a Aquarion Pro, which is my photography company, and I will tell you this: there's two types of people, and it doesn't matter if they're your friend, a stranger, family. You have people who are gonna always feel entitled to something because they have some type of proximity to you. I've had full strangers walk up to me and be like, "We're gonna be best friends," like on some, I'm gonna, or I'm gonna give you some exposure. Or I'm gonna, basically trying to get me to work for free.
My
And
hairstylist just
then,
came in the room. Hey Tori. Bye. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. And then my own family, my uncles, my brother, all pay full price. I can't, they won't allow me to discount them. And they tip, right? So you have, people who feel, like I said, entitled to whatever services you provide. And then you have people who are going to respect you from jump. And I'll say this, a lot of businesses start and you do have to kind of pay your dues. You do things for free. You're trying to get your name out there. So, people can, in my industry, in my city, in the circles that I was running in at the time when I first started out, I was working with a lot of janky promoters, right? So I was just trying to get my name out and it worked and I got a good name going for myself. But then people kind of felt like, oh, you used to charge me $50 to come take pictures at my show or whatever whatever chump change I used to take from them. But baby, it's been 15 years. You can't hit me up now on Facebook Messenger and expect me to still give you those same prices for that service. So yeah, it's just, people are funny. It's not just a family or friend thing. Cause like I said, my family will pay the whole thing and be upset that I try to discount them.
I'm definitely making this a topic. This is gonna be a
All right,
good one. Goldo said he gotta go, y'all. Goldo said he gotta go.
I
We're gonna
gotta
talk
go.
about this another day.
Bye,
All
Goldo.
right, we definitely.
Y'all, it
Bye.
was a nice
Y'all have a
conversation.
great
Tea
night. I
time,
catch y'all
Alima.
later or something.
Bye. See you
Y'all have a
Monday.
Bye.
great night. I appreciate y'all.
See you Friday.
Somebody drop me.
All right.